What would you say about magic?
Well, I think of magic as connectedness.
Yeah.
Because when I'm connected to something, energy can flow in that relationship. It doesn't have to be with a person, it could be with a place or with a thing. But when energy flows, then that's when something happens. Something that becomes possible that may not have been possible if that energy were not present, if that flow was not present, if that connection was not present. You know, if I think of the sort of the traditional hermetic images of the magician who's using, he's doing ritual and various correspondences and having the right minerals and the right colors and the right plants and so on as part of his or her ritual and so on. All of that is just forming connections. It's just forming connections that allow something to manifest. And generally, what we think of it, when we think of it as magical, is simply because the connections are tying us into a larger world than the one that we usually think we inhabit. And in that sense, magic, and the idea of magic, helps to break us out of our narrow perspectives in which we actually deny ourselves. We cut off connections that are there. Our worlds become very narrow and circumscribed. And if we break out of that, then indeed very magical, what we would think of as very magical or synchronistic or amazing, miraculous things can happen. But essentially we're just forming connections. And when those connections are formed with love and with honor for the world around us, that's when things really start to flow.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. And I experience it that way, the way you describe it. I knew what you mean.
Yeah.